Good morning, students. First of all, I welcome you to class 11, the humanities, especially for the study of history. And the course of history consisted of 11 themes, and these 11 themes are divided into 4 units. There will be 1 mark questions, 3 mark questions, 5 mark questions, and 8 mark questions along with the map question. And reading of textbook is more important, and when you listen the class, keep your textbook along with you so that you can mark the point. And I'm also providing you little study material along with an assignment, and try to find out the answer of this assignment and prepare the answers in the register so that you can study later on. So let's start the first chapter from the beginning of times. First of all, what is the source material for the study of this chapter? The main source material is the archaeology. What is an archaeology? Archaeology is a science of digging up old sites and mounds to find out various materials. So archaeologists discovered human fossils, stone tools, and cave paintings, and they further studied and created early man's history. It is believed that 5.6 million years ago, human-like creature appeared on Earth. And by about 24 million years ago, there emerged hominids. And by about 5.6 million years ago, there emerged hominids. So hominids evolved from hominoid. What is the difference between hominids and hominoid, or what are the features of hominid and hominoid? Let us discuss the features of hominid first. Hominids have large brain, they have an upright posture, they have bipedal locomotion, that is walking on 2 feet. They have specialization of hands. Hands were free to do various activities. Now, what were the features of hominoid? Hominoids have smaller brain. They walk on 4 legs. They do not have upright posture. Now, easily we can differentiate between hominoid and hominids. And it is believed that the hominid had an African origin. Hominids further subdivided into a number of branches. Among these branches, 2 are very important. They were Australopithecus and Homo. And the major difference between Australopithecus and Homo are of its brain size, jaws, and teeth. What are the features of Australopithecus? They have small brain, heavier jaw, and larger teeth. What are the features of Homo? It's exactly opposite. They have larger brain, jaw with a reduced projection, and they had smaller teeth. Homo is a Latin word meaning man, and there were several types of Homo depending upon the fossils. Generally, they are classified into 3: Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens. Homo habilis is a tool maker, Homo erectus the upright man, and Homo sapiens the wise or thinking man. Mainly the fossils were discovered from Africa and Europe. Now, how the early man obtained food for survival? They obtained food for survival in different ways. The archaeologists suggested the ways. The number 1, food gathering. They were food gatherers. Gathering means collecting. They collected plant food like seed, nuts, fruits, and roots. So basically, in the beginning, they were food gatherers. Second, they were hunters. It means killing animals. There was a deliberate planned hunting of large mammals for food. Third, scavenging. The early mans collected meat from dead animals, and it suggested that they also eaten rodent, birds, reptiles, and insects. The fourth method is fishing. Fishing was done by early man for food. So these were the four different ways they obtained food: the food gathering, hunting, scavenging, and fishing. Now a question comes, do we have any clear evidence for suggesting that they were food gatherer, they were hunters, scavenging, and fishing? We do not have any clear and direct evidence, but we conclude it that they were hunters because bones of the animals and fish were found from various sites. Even the food grains were also discovered from various sites. Thus, we complete the first part of the first chapter.